DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life, yeah. 'Cause I was sitting there bored to death, and in just one breath he said, you gotta get up, you gotta get up, you gotta get down, girl. You know you drive me crazy, baby. You've got to turn into another man. Called you on the phone, no one's home. Baby, why leave me all alone? And if it wasn't for the music, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life from a broken heart. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life with a song. You know I hopped into my car, didn't get very far, no. Before I had you on my mind, why be so unkind? You've got your women all around this town. Well, I was trapped in love with you, and I didn't know what to do. But when I turned on my radio, I found out all I needed to know. Check it out. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life from a broken heart. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life. The song. Last night. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Come on in. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Tell me. How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. I heard all the people saying, get down on it. Come on in. Get down on it. If you really want it, get down on it. You gotta feel it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Come on in. Get down on it. Baby, baby. Get down on it. Get on it. Get down on it. I say, people, what you gonna do? You gotta get on the groove if you want your body to move. Tell me, baby, how you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Tell me, how you gonna do it if you really won't take a chance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. 'Cause I heard all the people saying, get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. When you're dancing, get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it.
I can't fool myself, I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love that you see. There's not a minute, hour, day or night that I don't love you. You're at but you weren't there and I was broken hearted. Hung up the phone, can't be too late, the boss is so demanding. Open the door, and to my surprise, there you were standing. Who needs to go to work to hustle for another dollar? I'd rather be with you, cause you make my heart scream and holler. Love is a gamble, and I'm so glad that winning. We've come a long way, and that this is only the beginning of my love. A thousand kisses from you is never enough.
take me to jail. I've been threatened. Last time I got police officer, when you covering up your license plate on the trail, I'm like, I'm not going to because there's a light over there. We know about you guys trying to cover up your license plate. He said, oh, but that's a camera. It's not a cut. We can see all the numbers. He said, like, did you know I can take you to jail now? That happened here about a month ago. I said, well, I'll take the camera off. Okay, he goes, take it off now. I have tools in there. I took the camera off right there. He was thinking that that camera was somehow against the law these days because I passed the law about blocking the license plate. And there was a guy like that, was a Broward County sheriff at the court. He was not that role.
Oh, that is why cops are not liked because
No,
they have attitudes like that.
if I wasn't there, I mean, he was about to make him leave, and I was like, no, he's picking me up.
I mean, you have to think they don't want to be out here. This is their job. They have port duty, and they don't want to be here. They want to be in their car.
In the air conditioning.
In the air condition, and they want to be doing their own thing. Not under camera, because
Well,
everything in here right now is under camera. There's cameras beaming right now at us.
There's no donuts here.
So the guys that are, the police officers that are assigned, they don't like to be here, and a lot of them are very cranky.
Well,
Yeah, I'm glad I was here. I'm glad I was here early for you. I'm glad because I could have been later, and I happened to be early today. Doesn't always work out that way.
we would have found you a little earlier if they would have let us cross the street.
Yeah, it's very odd, very bizarre.
They're
I mean that is where the hotel shuttles pick up, and that's where the private shuttles pick up, and that's where the buses pick up. This is where you drop off, and that's where you pick up.
well, the private. They're like the private cars are here. We're like, no, he's pulling a trailer,
Yeah,
and they're like, oh, he's gonna be over there.
yeah, yeah. You're right. You know why he misunderstood? Because there's people misunderstand what rideshare is, or a personal pickup, right? So a personal pickup in the rideshare is in one spot. So when you say personal pickup, they're thinking car. They don't assume it's going to be a van. Yeah,
A trailer.
yeah. Oh, you know. We're going to go through the shortcut over here.
They don't listen. I don't think they
We're
They
going
don't
to
care.
Parkland.
They just shuffle people around.
Yeah. He was ready to take me to jail. He had that attitude. He was
Dude,
gonna-
that's the attitude that makes people not like cops, right
Well,
there.
Well, and not only that, I hate to dwell on it, especially since this is being recorded, but I'm from New York, so I have this personality that conflicts with authority because of the way I speak and how I speak. And I am the most humble, born-again Christian, generous, nicest person. But when I have interactions with police officers, a lot of times they go very bad, and I get the worst end of the stick because I don't have this ability to kowtow in the way I project.
I have
So
the
when
same
he's
problem.
so when he said, so when he came up to me and he said, "Who are you?" I said, "Nick. What are you doing here?" "I'm picking up Kendra." Is it Kendra?
Yeah.
I'm picking up, and to him, he probably thought this
You
guy's
were-
being a smartass. And if you weren't there, he might have said license and registration, and then said, "Get out of the van," and then let me get the dogs in here to sniff around, or just something silly.
I have the same problem. Ask my husband.
Yeah.
I think it's just I've got an RBF.
What's that?
And
What is that?
A resting bitch face. I just
Resting bitch face. That's funny.
and I have that look that scares.
I don't think so.
intimidates people.
I don't see that look in you. I don't see it.
I get it from like a lot of
Well-
doctors and other nurses are like, I was scared of you when I
Oh,
first
I don't
started.
see. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Not at all.
Well,
But-
maybe
but-
it's because we're two of a pair.
But when it comes to law enforcement, the interactions I've had with them, like I got 2 tickets at the airport the other day, which I probably could have talked on my way out of. At Terminal 2, there's a black and white line that's for a bus, and this was all crowded, so I went like that in the bus lane so I can get to Terminal 2. I must have driven like maybe from here to that bus in the bus lane just to get, so I didn't have to wait 7 cars to get there. I paid people in the van wanting to get to Air Canada, and they were like, "Oh, we're running late." It also, during the holidays, this was in December. It takes like 2 hours sometimes to get into the airport,
Right.
and they're coming off the cruise ship here, And we were only driving for 5 minutes, but we were in line at the airport for over an hour. So all I did was get in front of 5 cars by going in the bus lane, and there's a police officer there in an unmarked car. And as soon as I did it, he got out, pointed at me, went like that. So he was waiting in an unmarked car this way, and as I passed him, and he goes, "You're driving in the bus lane." And you know what I said without thinking? "I am a bus." And then as soon as I said that, his face changed. And he said, "Get out of the car." And I said, "Officer, I have to go to drop off right now at Delta, at Air Canada. The passengers in the van." He goes, "Your passengers are going to have to wait." And then they're saying, "Officer, we can't wait. We have to go." And I said, "If you want, officer, I'll drop them off and then you can deal with me there." He says, "I'm dealing with you right now."
Oh yeah, they're butts.
And even though they're supposed to be not treating me any special, really, I'm nobody, but they should accommodate the passengers. I mean, I was trying to accommodate them by saving them, or just letting them know that I had a sense of urgency by trying to go around 5 cars. But obviously, that was a trap. It was a trap to entice people to get tickets. He was waiting there in an unmarked car. He probably gives 20, 30 tickets a day, and he caught me. And I asked him even when he gave me the ticket, I said, "Why don't you give me some professional courtesy here? Do you know that I pay to come in the airport? I have stickers. I pay $4.50 every time I come in the airport. I work at the airport like you." And he said, "If you keep acting like this, I'm going to take you to jail."
Oh, yeah.
And all I was doing was pleading my case. Like, you don't have to do this. You don't have to give me the ticket. You could just tell me, "Hey, man, next time, don't go in the bus lane no matter how much in a hurry you are, no matter how many cars are in line, even though it's season and you're waiting for an hour to get in the airport. You're nothing special. Everybody else has to wait too. Don't you agree?" I mean, if I was a police officer, that's the way I would speak to the shuttle driver. But he had it in his mind, if he was going to get out of that car, he was writing that ticket. And all I was doing was while he was getting his paperwork, taking his time and looking at all my paperwork, I was just speaking normally, just saying, "You don't have to do this." And it all went bad. Like I said, he threatened to take me to jail. And I just shut up after that. When he said, "You want to go to jail?" And I said, "No, sir." I felt like saying, "I'm in a hurry. Can you hurry up and write the ticket?" That would have been the next thing that I would have said, but I held back from saying that because then he could have taken me to jail.
Are the laws same here as Idaho? Because in Idaho, you could fight a ticket, and if the policeman doesn't show up,
Well, here they do it by Zoom. You know what Zoom is? So Zoom, they do it all by computer. But believe it or not, I did beat that ticket.
so if the policeman doesn't
How did
show
you-
up,
No, that's not what happens. It used to be like that, but you know what Zoom is?
Yeah.
Right,
Zoom
that's
is-
like a phone call.
Yeah, so they can do it from their car.
Yeah.
They could there's a link that they're sent and I'm sent, but there's what's called the ticket clinic here. And the ticket clinic is a hotshot attorney that has a bunch of guys that are standing at the courthouse dying to get work because lawyers need more money than we do. They're more broke than we are, lawyers. That's why they're suing everybody to try to get money. They really are broke, the lawyers. Should I take?
Well, there's too many.
Yeah, they're all doing personal injury, and they're all trying to. And
We
the
have
most
too
fraud.
many lawyers.
The most fraud down here is personal injury, because if you hit somebody, you automatically get 10,000. So people are hitting each other on purpose. Like, you're my brother-in-law, and I hit you, and now you get 10,000. And then next month, I asked my buddy to hit me in the car, like, 10,000. So it's a minimum 10,000 settlement, and then the attorney gets 3,000 of that. So every time they try to get a case every day or two, and they do whatever they can to get cases, and there's a lot of it is fraud. Are you going to your house? Or are you going to an Airbnb? Where are you going?
Our house.
Kendra, where you picked us up.
So you think I should take 95 north, or should I take this to the
Kendra, 95.
What's the
north
best
or
way to
west?
go, Kendra?
I would just put it in your Google Maps. It just depends on what.
Yeah, you're right. It does depend. There should be no traffic today. Thinking about taking I-95 north. Maybe not. No, I'll take the turnpike. You guys are west, right? Parkland's west. Yeah, I can take the
Yeah.
Florida turnpike. Okay. I'm gonna GPS it now.
I usually take
595 west.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna GPS it. Good thing you guys walked up when you did, because he would have said, "What are you doing here? Get out of here!" And then I would have started pleading my case, and he would have said, "You want me to take you to jail?" There's a saying in this town called, "Come on vacation, get on probation, and come back on violation."
Really?
That's a saying that's been happening here since the 80s, because Florida is very, especially Fort Lauderdale, they're very strict, very quick to arrest you, and then they put you on probation, and then you can get violation very easy when you're on probation, and then no matter where you live, if you're on probation in Florida and you violate and you get a ticket in any other state, they notify Florida, and Florida will go get you. So if you're in another state and you violate your probation, Florida will send a pilot or bus or something to come get you and bring you back here.
My ex-husband got away with murder, and then he had a felony, and he's living in Colorado on the system.
Yeah, Colorado's much different.
Yeah. No, but that was from Idaho.
Oh.
They don't care.
Yeah, here.
Idaho's not.
Yeah, here they come and get you. They go get you. It's a law
Idaho's
enforcement.
not willing to spend the money to come.
This
get
is a
you.
law enforcement state, Florida.
They just basically say you show your face, we're putting you in jail.
Yeah, here once you're in the Florida system, you're in the nationwide system. If you have a warrant and anywhere in the state, they're supposed to notify. They do notify the state and say we picked up this guy in Idaho on the driving. He has a warrant out of Fort Lauderdale, and they'll say, okay, detain him. We'll come and get him, and they'll send a plane to come get him.
I don't think they'd get my ex-husband. He would cost the state too much money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Apparently he has heart failure and is dying.
Oh.
His girlfriend made a plea to help support herself.
That's just to
on
get
GoFundMe.
money for drugs.
Oh wow.
It was quite funny.
I'm going to Colorado next month.
Where at?
I'm going to Breckenridge.
Oh, okay. Breckenridge.
Yeah.
We were just there. We drove past there in October.
Oh yeah, I go there every Valentine's Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I do for 4 days. I snowboarded for 4 days in Breckenridge. I stay in Beaver Run, right at the Peak 9. And there's a ski out resort there called Beaver Run.
Where do you fly into? Do you fly into Grand Junction or Denver?
No, I fly into either Eagle or Denver.
Oh, okay.
So
right there, that airport right there.
Eagle's in the mountains.
Yeah,
But Eagle sometimes doesn't have the shuttle to my hotel, so I have to ask the hotel, give them the date I'm coming when I make the reservation, and then ask them, are you guys running shuttles from Eagle and Denver, or Eagle or Denver? And then they look on the computer. If they say only Eagle, then I fly into Eagle. If they say only Denver, then I fly into Denver.
You might not even want to go this year. There's not very much snow.
Oh, they just got 8 inches.
Oh,
I
did they?
just got an email. Yeah, just got 8 inches.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, our resort opened up. Everything.
I know, but it's still pretty snow conditions.
Yeah, but when I go up there, I get what they call the Epic Pass, so I can go to Vail, Aspen, Breckenridge,
No, yeah, we have the Epic Pass.
and then I
also.
could go to Keystone, which does the night skiing, and they have good fake artificial snow at night, and I like to do that too. So sometimes I don't like to just ski till 3 or 2. Sometimes I'll just hang out all day in the
Yeah.
jacuzzi and get ready to go ski at night. So no matter, even if there's no snow, they always do the artificial snow at Keystone, and I like doing it at night. They play music. There's a lot of fire all over. They put fires.
I haven't been over there since I was a child. I learned how to ski on Crested View.
Yeah, I know that. I've never been there, but I heard about that. Yeah, so I do that. I do that for 4 days every year. That's my only vacation I get. I do this every day except 4 days. Those are my 4. Well, really 6 days, because I fly, then ski 4 days, and then I fly. So really, for a whole week I don't work, but I literally work 51 weeks a year.
Wow.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Are you your own company?
I have 3 partners, but I'm the founder of this company. But I brought on 3 other drivers over the years. I've been doing this almost 10 years. And then I find other drivers and I kind of bring them into this business and I make them my partners. So I have 3 partners now.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm hoping to try to sell the company to one of them, but none of them like to save their money. They just like to spend it all. But I'm trying to sell the company and maybe start another one.
There you go.
Yeah.
What other company are you thinking?
No, the same kind of company.
Oh, same kind. Sell
Yeah,
it.
in other words, I've already done that twice. So
Oh.
I build up the company and then I sell it to one of the drivers.
Yeah.
You know, so because at this point, if they're working with me for a couple of years, they don't have to work for me anymore. They can do it. They can do it themselves at that point. A little by little, I'm teaching them everything. And once they get the driving, then they get the advertising a little bit, and then they get the finance a little bit, and then they're ready to go on their own. So there's one of my drivers that's been with me for 4 years. The other one's been here less. The one that's been here for 4 years is really great. He works just as much as me. It's just that I'm trying to give him the company. He needs it and he wants it he has a family, but he doesn't have any money. He doesn't save his money. He spends his money and gambles, and just a very, very not a good professional business person. But as far as doing this business, he's great, responsible, hardworking, intelligent. He just has bad habits that doesn't let him save money. The more he makes, the more he spends.
I have a problem like that. I'm better.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
okay.
Well, I have the same problem too.
I'm not as good as
But
this
I don't
one.
have to save money because there's nothing I have to buy, right? I already have the company.
Yeah.
But if you want to buy a company, right, you
Right.
got to have some money, and then you
Right.
got to pay monthly. That's what he has to do. He has to come up with a chunk of change to buy the company, and then I'll take some money every month until we're done, until you're done with the purchase. So he if he wants to buy something, he has to have money in the bank. He has no money in the bank, and that's okay. But it's okay if you don't want to buy anything. But if you want to save and buy something, a house, car, business, you got to save some money. He's never saved money. He's 36 years old. He's got 2 kids. Got a wife. His wife works. He works, and he could make much more money if he owns this company. He could make, instead of being a partner, if he owned it and did what I did, he would double his income. I make twice as much as him. So if he was me, he would make double the money. So it's definitely worth the investment. But he's just doesn't have the sense to know that.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck doing this until I sell this. But then I would take a break, travel a little, do my thing, and then I would start again.
She must not be married then.
No, I'm not married. No kids. No. So I only work, and it's easy for me to dedicate time to start a business, and that's all I do is concentrate on marketing and putting together a little business for myself, and then try to sell it to someone else. I've already done that twice. I'm trying to do it now for the 3rd time, and this is way overdue because this company is primed to sell. It's got a lot of reviews. It's got a lot of income. It's got a lot of business credit. This could really be sold for the most money that I've ever sold the business for, but it's just finding that person to buy it. Plenty of people want to, but they're not in the position to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've tried to sell a company. Had a young kid come and tell me, this sounds great. I want you to hold the loan and I want you to keep working.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're dreaming.
Yeah.
You become the boss with no money?
Yeah. Well, that's what it is too. They have to have a stake, and I have a stake in the
Well,
loan.
he wants me to work for him. And it's just like, you're coming with no money
Yeah.
and you're a stupid 22-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Like, if you had $35,000, you could buy right now.
Yeah.
You told me before I even spent any time with you, you told me money wasn't an issue.
Was this Marco?
No, it was a different kid. Marco was a little more. He could have come up with the money, and the thing is
But he wanted you to work with him. He's like, here, I'll give you $35.
I talked to his parents. It's just Marco just was like, I can't do it. Because Marco's parents would have given him the money in the Parkland without even batting an eye.
Yeah.
See, this company, these kind of companies, somebody really has to already be doing it to buy it, because not everyone can get this insurance. This is special insurance. Not everybody can get licensed and permitted. The background checks, credit checks, driving record checks. And if you're too young, they won't allow you. They don't let young kids, usually they don't let kids in their 20s do this. They think that the insurance companies think they're too at risk.
Companies are too risky.
The city wants you to have progressive commercial insurance, and progressive commercial insurance really won't insure you if you're under 30. And I'm old, and I've never been in an accident, so I have, like, out of everybody in the industry, I'm in, like, kind of like the best shape. I'm old. I never got into an accident. I have good credit. I don't drive really expensive vehicles. I buy my vehicles from rent-a-car. This is an enterprise rent-a-car. I buy them from rent-a-cars. So I have everything in my checklist to get low insurance when most people are the opposite or can't even get it. So to find someone to buy the business, they have to have already proven that they can get insurance, that they can get permitted, that they can get licensed, that they can get a hack license, which is a chauffeur's license. And then that's why you have to sell it to someone that's already doing it. So I bring people in the business and show them how to get licensed, permitted, and everything. And then I offer them this opportunity after a couple of years if I think they're good. So I have guys that are in that position right now, they just don't have the money. And so all the work I've actually done for them is already done. The next thing I could do is hold the money I pay them, because I have to pay them. And none of them want that. I'm like, you sure you don't want me to hold 30% of what I pay you? And after a year, you should have enough, maybe to little down payment. And no, we need the money. We can't take any money out of my check. I mean, they make like $80 every time they drive somebody somewhere, and they do 5-6 jobs a day, so they can make 5 times 40, 6 times 40. That's $80 times 6 is $480. So the average guy is making about $400 to $500 a day. The average driver, I make double that, right? So the average driver is making $400 to $500 a day. They have to pay for gas, right? Pay for tolls. But other than that, that's all money in their pocket. And if they want to work every day in this business, you can. And if you want to pull a double, if you can, like I do sometimes, then they can make $1,000. If I pull a double, I can make $2,000. If they pull a double, they can make $1,000. The Florida doesn't regulate how much seat time you have in this business. They regulate the 18-wheeler drivers, but for some reason they don't regulate us. So we literally can drive around the clock, and
There's probably
no regulator can stop us. Though if you get a ticket, if you get stopped, and the cop can look at you and say, how long you've been driving, right? Your eyes look bloodshot. Are you drunk? Are you on high? Are you high? And then he wants to give you a test, and you pass the test. I think he can get you in trouble for being overtired while you're driving. But that's not a regulation. That's up to the cop, whether he's going to do something about him thinking that you're too tired to drive and unsafe. That's unsafe. But as far as a regulation and anybody documenting how much I drive, there really is no regulation on that. So you really can work as much as you want in this business, as much as you think you can.
So there's probably certain days, like holidays and stuff, that there's a lot more demand.
Well, actually, in this business, these businesses like this are very much needed more. In other words, let's say.
Well, the young guys aren't going into business for themselves.
Well, what it is these businesses are needed more than in other words, if there was, let's say there's 300 businesses like this in Fort Lauderdale. If there were 600, all of the other 300 would still be just as busy. So people are forced to use Uber because they can't find a company like this, because the companies like this are all booked up. So 1 out of every 2 calls that we get, we're unavailable. So we have 4 shuttles, and every other call, we don't take their money because we can't do the job because we're booked up. So even if we had 8 vans, it would still be the same thing. So knowing that, it's good to know that if you finally get to this stage, then it's really like Groundhog Day, where there's always going to be enough work 7 days a week, really 12 to 24 hours a day if you want to book that much, and you have the drivers to do it. So this is a business where you never have to worry about customers. Where most people start a business, and the most important thing to them is how do you get customers, right? We have to advertise and Facebook and all that. In this business, the customers are looking for you, so you don't really promote to them. You just make yourself available for them to find you. So it's a different mentality. And since there's so many, if you specialize in the cruise business, since there's so many cruisers, I mean hundreds of thousands a day. It's literally
pick them up from the airport and take them to the.
It's hundreds of thousands of people a day are looking for me, and companies like me, right? And that's unlimited. When you're talking about hundreds of thousands a day, it's really unlimited. So in that case, it's a good business because you never have to worry about customers as long as you're out there in the internet and out there on social media. And we've been around 10 years. When you've been around 10 years, you're all over Facebook, you're all over, everything, TikTok, Instagram, Google, Yelp, TripAdvisor, Yahoo, whatever's out there on the internet. You search for something that you would think you'd search for, you're going to find this company, right? And many others. But a newer company, not really, right? A newer company is going to take years to manifest over the internet and social media. Years, 3 years, 5 years. That's how long it takes. That's how you know it's a good time to sell your company. Because if you're already infestated, if you're already all over the internet and you already got that steady stream of money coming in, now there's nowhere to go. What else can you do? You've already made it. And that's why it's a good time then to sell it. And that's what this version of this company is at that point.
We just rode the ski lift. And then we went to the Grand Caymans.
No, I ran a carpet cleaning business. I had 5-6 employees.
But I had no internet service or no service until.
Yeah, the employees.
My life was terrible.
Isn't the employees the hardest thing?
My life was terrible.
It's the employees are the hardest thing. That's why I make employees partners. If you make them partners, they're a little more responsible, and they're not going to be so quick to try to rob you or try to start another company behind your back. I have to make them part. I've already learned my lesson.
That was the hard thing is they would go take side jobs, use my equipment, and take all the money from the side job.
Yeah. I know
and they're burning my gas, using my chemicals.
And you know who's doing that now? Here, the air conditioning guys do that. So when the air conditioning guys are driving around with the air conditioning trucks from their boss, and then hustling to try to do air conditioning work, when usually they get paid by the hour just to be in the truck, and then when somebody calls, the dispatcher sends them to the job, right? They're walking around and talking to people and trying to, hey, you need a new AC, you need new ducts, you need to do this. So I know guys that are in this business now, the air conditioning business, and they make more money on the side than they make from their boss, and they get to use their boss's name because they got the boss's truck. So they automatically got credibility because they're driving a beautiful, nice air conditioning truck. But these guys are just, hustling, and they're able to get the parts because of their connections with the company. Now they can get their wholesale parts. So you need a compressor. They know how to go to the warehouse and buy the compressor, not underneath their boss's name, but under their name, because the distributor doesn't care. He wants to sell the compressor. And there's tremendous markup in air conditioning, so these guys are making a lot of money because everybody wants to hire the air conditioning guy under the table, pay him cash. Instead of the guy charging you $1,500, he's charging you $750. I know several people right now. Air conditioning's a big business in Florida, and I know several people right now getting new air conditioners and stuff from guys under the table. So instead of spending $5,000 for an air conditioner, they usually cost $5,000, $6,000. They're paying $3,500, and they're getting the same thing. They're saving thousands of dollars by just getting a new AC. Yeah. Those bosses never know that their kids, that their employees are doing that.
It's a tough thing.
Yeah.
But then the employees don't show up.
That's why if you make them a partner and they think that they have some kind of stake in the game, it's a little better. That's what I do now.
When I had 5-6 employees, I couldn't go and book jobs for myself.
Yeah.
Because I knew one of them wasn't going to show up.
Yeah.
I had to be available to take over, or 2 of them wouldn't show up. Then I'd be doing double the work.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's not a good business anyway. In my opinion, the way my mind works is you always want to start a business that you have an unlimited and a saturated amount of customers. And the trend with carpet has always been going to tile. So I might, at least down here, anybody with carpet is looking to go to tile.
Well, it's a lot cooler in Idaho. A lot of people.
Maybe I don't know that market, but I would say down here, we have Stanley Steamer. You've heard of Stanley Steamer? That's
They do a lot of tile cleaning down here.
Yeah, Stanley Steamer is like a nationwide carpet and tile cleaning company, and there's no little guys that do it. So if anybody wants their tile cleaned or their carpet cleaned, usually they'll call Stanley Steamer, and you're probably going to get a broker. If you search for online, it's probably not even Stanley Steamer. It's probably a broker that's going to outsource that job to someone else. Stanley Steamer probably outsources the job to other companies now. So I don't think that would be a good job, at least in Florida. There's not enough customers.
No, I've downsized that business. I'm an accountant,
And I
Yeah.
don't know what the
so I do
situation is,
taxes.
but
I
she said that
prepare
you
tax
can
Oh,
returns.
that's
That's my main.
That's a good
income.
business. Everybody, see, that's a good business. You know why? Most people need that. Most people need that. So
They have to come back every year.
yeah, if you have a
They-
customer and
they
you
don't have a choice. You have to file.
and mostly everyone needs an accountant. Some people can do it themselves, but most people need an accountant. So that is a great business. Yeah.
But when I started it 20 years ago, I didn't have enough clients to make a living, so I had to
You're gonna supplement your income, right?
supplement. And
So-
carpet cleaning was an easy, it was a fairly low cost to get into.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it is. And
So you heard
it
about
is,
this?
and I told her,
Did you hear
she
about
needs to get
the
mad,
new
then after she gets mad,
in
it's
Trump's
over
big
it,
beautiful bill
then she can
that
start
if you
doing it.
finance an American car
No,
now,
no, I
that
don't
the
think
interest
so.
on that car is
And
tax
Emmy,
deductible?
she just-
Yeah, but
She
you're
doesn't-
spending
she
$1
doesn't-
in interest
She doesn't get mad.
to save what, 20 cents in tax?
She doesn't want to fight.
And
Is
then
that
what's
how
your
is
tax
that
rate?
is that how it works?
She
Right,
has
what's
the
your tax
ability.
rate?
She
I don't
doesn't
know.
know how. She has the
So
swear.
say you have $5,000
It's
in
just,
interest. I mean, if you're going to do it anyways, then yes, it's a great deal.
Like a game of chess.
But for me, I'm not going to finance a car to save 20 cents in tax. I'm
Yeah,
still
it's only if you are
Right.
financing an American
Right.
car that you could save some money.
And really who that helps are the big businesses.
It helps the American car companies too,
Right.
because it might steer some people to buy American.
It's this exit.
All right, thank you.
And anyway,
Got it.
No, so we're gonna hang out in Fort Lauderdale today, and then we'll
It'll
fly
help
back
the big.
tomorrow. But we
It'll
have
help
a lot of
some
What I
people.
found is most of the things they pass, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer.
Oh yeah.
And that is the American
Declan
way.
and Tyrell stayed home sick together.
It's been that
on
way for
Friday.
many, many years. And then
Yeah, because the poor don't. A lot of them don't even finance cars.
And
If you're
there
that
are-
poor, you don't even have a car.
there are ways that there are people
Why?
that get rich. I mean, I'm going to say the majority of the millionaires in the U.S. are self-made. They didn't inherit the money.
Yeah.
Well, she
Our
she
government
perceives
definitely
things
takes
that
advantage
aren't
of our
as
tax dollars.
serious
There's
as
a
they
lot of
really
people
are.
that are-
We're just like, hey, you were going to your
that are
friends.
padded
You should
from
have,
the beginning.
called and followed up on.
Does
the
you think AI
incompetent
could take over your
partners
industry?
That you have, and be
No.
like, hey,
They're not.
did
There's
you
no
check
app.
on
There's
my
no
check?
apps or
That was
any
her
portal
job.
now
And
that
I'm
you
just
can.
trying to
It'll
teach
just
her
ask
that.
you questions
Because
and you
really,
respond.
are they going to let
Present it just
AI
like
take
that, and
advantage
she
of
just comes at me like,
be aggressive on the tax
you know,
law?
And I'm just like, hey, you just need to.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a gray area that you can try
There's
to.
that gray area
That you that a
have
good
to-
that a good accountant can use, right? That AI won't, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Is AI really going to take advantage of that?
Talking to
No.
the driver about.
Is the government when the government
And the
said, "Hey,
government, so
we have a
it's not
free
gonna happen.
filing system.
Anyway,
Come use our filing system."
It's going to be no
Do
leniency.
you think that's in your? Do you think that's in your
She
favor
wasn't
or the
in
government's
trouble.
It's the government's
And
favor.
Tyrell.
I mean, I would never use the free file. I would.
Yeah.
They make the laws, they enforce the laws, and now they're preparing your taxes.
Yeah.
Well, that's not.
No, you're
Well, I
right.
mean, it's a backwards.
Yeah.
But the poor think it's a great deal.
So you work.
Like, hey,
you
I'll
work,
do it for free.
So you
because-
work. You have your own business, your own accounting firm.
Yep, I work out of my home.
Oh, that's good. That's
I
great.
do over 800 tax returns.
That's great. Yeah, that's great. That is great.
So I work really hard for about three and a half months out of the year.
Yeah.
I'm about to hit my busy season here.
Do you
about
have
the middle
to?
of
Do you have
January.
to keep up on the new laws?
The new laws.
Kind of, right?
But
Now
really,
it's changing a lot.
Really, it's about buying the software
All of a sudden, I'd be
and then
looking at
knowing where
carpet.
things go in the software.
Oh.
Because the software,
So you got to always
figure it out if
update
I
the
can't
software
see
every
what
year
needs
because
to
that
be
has
the
the
done.
new.
software's very
the-
expensive. I spend $5,000-$6,000 a year on just
And it has all the new laws
Yep,
right there.
that are approved by the IRS.
Daddy went
So
out
they,
there
so
and
basically,
she comes
when
back and she had
like the
18
car
days.
situation, like there's a lot of limitations based on income and a whole bunch of other things.
Yeah.
Basically, I just
What?
put in the VIN number of the car, what they paid for the car, how much
Oh, no.
the interest was,
No.
and then it automatically calculates everything
A little savings.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
based
we
on
have
their
a- we have a
income
hen that
and
likes to
everything
sit on
else.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, she
mean,
likes to sit on it.
a lot of the tax
Gets
returns
out,
I do
lets
take
one
me
hit
15
or lay an
minutes.
egg,
Mm.
'cause they all like
Yeah, 'cause
laying
it's
eggs.
all
I
on
make
the computer.
$150.
Yeah, it's all on the computer. Yeah.
She crawls
Yeah,
out
it's
and,
input.
like, she just, like,
It's
waits
just
for
making
her.
sure you're,
She's this
and
fat
you know
old
what the
hen.
laws are.
That's
Well,
great.
She's not old. But
Yeah, that's good.
She likes to.
You
she
know,
likes
it
to
just
sit there and sit on the
you know, some
And you do
people-
businesses too, or just personal, or both?
Mostly just personal at this point. I've gone away from doing the LLCs and the 1065 returns and
Yeah.
stuff.
That's what I do.
will have to send other
'Cause
ones. I
I,
didn't take Hermione on this phone. Like
Because I've just gotten so busy.
Yeah.
And I can do the
Had no
1065
internet.
returns. I can
It's
do
not
4 or 5 of
waterproof.
those in a day.
Yeah, we have no state tax here.
Even easy ones, I can do 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's
Those
good.
personal
I have lots
returns,
of waterproof.
I can do 15 or 20 of
holders
those in
for
a
it,
day.
but-
Right.
So, I mean, even if I'm charging a
Oh
lot
my gosh,
more,
I've got the funniest
I just
one.
can't charge enough
Let me
more to
see
make the
this.
difference.
I gotta
And the time that it takes
Here,
to do
I
it.
gotta send you
In
this
a day's
other
worth of-
photo that I.
Because I'm busy.
Yeah, I have to provide a lot of
Cayman
a lot of
Islands
content
had
to
all
my
these
account.
random
I have to
oysters,
provide a
and
lot of
they
content.
were
I give this guy
just
access to
so
everything. Like he has access. Here's my passwords. This guy's got everything.
Let's see.
You know.
Well, see, you'd do better if you just pad up your numbers a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
I
so I'm
actually
gonna
don't
say-
have anything to do with that. I really feel like
gonna
he knows what he's doing with me, and I don't really pay.
See
I don't really have to pay income tax. I
I'm
really
gonna send you
don't.
this one.
Only
you'll
because he
think this
knows
one's funny.
he knows the way this business
Right,
is
because you
run.
drive so many miles.
I have so many
The
deductions.
mileage
that-
deduction is, I'm sure your vans aren't newer, so he's
No.
taking mileage deduction.
It's
and-
unbelievable how much the deductions are, and I never
Right.
get audited. I never have to pay. If I have to pay, it's minimal. So he specializes in this business. Like my
most-
industry, this guy's
Are you getting
all the other guys we all use the same guy. Let's put it that way.
Well, you probably spend $20,000 out of pocket, but you get an $80,000
Well, I'm sending you
deduction on your
pictures.
taxes
Yeah, something like that.
for like your vehicles.
I gotta
Yeah.
call you through the gate. Just tell them I'm
Yeah.
behind you.
Yeah.
Does somebody want to give me the driver's license?
I lost my driver's license.
You think she's going to believe that?
Yeah, she knows.
Well, am I on your list?
I just asked one of these residents, "Are you going to give me your driver's license?" She says that she lost her driver's license.
Hi.
I don't
She's
believe
got a
her.
picture of it.
I don't believe. Oh, she has a picture of it.
No, I don't.
You
All
can
right, I don't know.
probably
You better double check
get
this woman right here.
I don't know if they sell
Hi,
them
I'm
at counter
Kendra
or
Compton. I live at
anything,
8005 Northwest 112th Terrace. And on our trip, I lost my license.
so-
That's
you
too bad. I'm
could,
sorry to hear that.
It might make you. I don't know
That's
if
bad.
itch, or you could
When you
even
lose
get
your license,
some
it's
like
bad.
itch cream that you can put on like.
Don't
around
worry,
it,
there'll be a new Kendra
you
Crompton
know,
that moves
but
to the
it's
U.S.
There you go.
Or you'll get it in the mail if somebody
No,
finds it.
You don't want to do that.
They might mail it back.
The reason
They
why
might mail
it's,
it back to you.
itchy is
Mexico, though.
you're-
I don't think so. Yeah, there's going to be somebody coming to
Yeah,
America.
because
Somebody's dyeing their hair, right? Some female's going to dye their hair blonde and come
There's
to
a Kendra
America.
Crompton that's going to come and work under your social security number.
You're right. That is funny. A Mexican
But my
woman.
social security number isn't on my license.
No, but
Yeah, but they'll track it down.
yeah,
it's not that hard.
That's right.
Especially
He
when I
knows.
have a copy of your
He is an
license.
accountant.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you have her picture up there? Oh, that's great. Oh, you too.
Especially when they have a copy of your license.
Right, and if you're an accountant, you know how
track
easy it
it
is to get somebody's social security number.
Send that to you.
That's funny. lost your,
Are you
lost.
getting any of these down?
Well,
Lost
they
you.
scam. I mean, the thing is, if the right person calls
Oh,
someone,
you know why?
they'll get your social security
His phone
number
is
out of
still
you.
on.
Yeah.
Hey, this is
Airplane
Bank of
mode.
America.
For
Just
heaven's
double checking
sakes.
your accounts.
Yeah.
It looks like there's been some fraudulent
Alright.
activity.
Let's. All right, bye.
Well, Kendra Crompton, you're born blah blah blah. You live at this address.
Yeah, can you verify your social security number for us? And that's it. And most people will give it.
Well, and you're like, well, it looks like you've spent $6,000 at the Apple store.
Yeah.
Did you make that purchase? $6,238.22. Oh, they're pretty tricky.
I don't know. I would
The
think.
thing is, the bank already knows your social security number. They already know the information.
Yeah.
So, like, when you get a call like that, you're like, hey, you already have it on file.
Yeah.
I'll verify the last 4 digits.
Right. You'd be surprised how many people aren't smart enough to know that, but they have all your information. The bank, they should never call you for anything.
Well, same with the government. They'll act like they're an IRS agent and
Yeah.
say, oh, you're in big trouble. You didn't make your tax payment.
Yeah.
There's a lot of scams. It's amazing how many scams are out there and how many people fall for them.
Yeah, you're right. I get calls every day since my phone's all over the internet. I get calls every day that are scams, and I just, I hang up and then block every day. About a dozen calls. Hang up, block, hang up, block, hang up, block.
He calls Scam his best friend. He goes, "Oh, my best friend."
Scam Likely is my best friend.
Yeah, I have a couple of different phones
Mine
carriers.
says-
So Mint Mobile, I have Mint Mobile.
Blow it up a little
I
bit.
got you.
Just a little
Mint Mobile says Scam Lightly, but AT&T says telemarketer, and then T-Mobile says scam.
The one with the
Next
truck in
house.
the driveway.
Next house.
It's where the garbage got left out.
You have alligators in the backyard?
What?
You have any alligators in the backyard?
She,
No.
No
occasionally
alligators?
she'll.
All right, home sweet home. I'll open up the doors for you.
Unhook that.
Should we give him? Yeah, I'll give him $20.
Take these off. All right, I'll go grab the walker.
I wonder if Byron gave someone your phone number.
Why?
Hi,
Put that in
Byron.
the
This
gas
is
tank.
Ava from, or
All right, watch your head.
something about a Corvette.
I don't. Maybe I need to get a Corvette. Maybe that's a sign.
Oh, it's such a sign, babe.
Maybe Byron thinks I need a Corvette.
Maybe.
Want me to help her out? I'll help you out. Take your time. You got one step here, and if you want, you can just grab my wrist.
You're doing awesome, Grandmommy.
Yeah. You should be in shape now with all the walking you did.
You should have saw the
You do a lot of-
swimming she
You're in
did.
better shape now than you were before you got on that ship. But you feel like you're not. Trust me, you are. The more walking you do, the better shape you get in. Yeah, I need to be walking around more.
I think my glasses are in the car somewhere.
All right, take your time.
Thank you.
Try to find them.
I mean, they couldn't have gone too far, right?
Right.
Unless they're in my purse and I'm losing my mind.
Take your time. You can look for them.
I'm gonna look in my purse. Sorry.
Be surprised what I find in there.
Maybe they're in a different pocket than I normally do.
The other day I was embarrassed because somebody got in the van. I picked them up on the cruise ship,
Yeah.
and they saw in my, you see that green water bottle right there? See that green water bottle?
Yes.
There was a black, beautiful Yeti, what are they called, the thermoses?
Uh-huh.
So the guy gets in the van and he said, hey, that's my Yeti thermos.
Oh, no.
And I felt so embarrassed. I'm like, oh yeah, somebody left that in the van a couple of weeks ago. He goes, that's mine. I go, okay, you
wow.
can take it. He goes, you've been using it? I said, yeah, I've been using it because somebody left it in the van. Nobody called me. I don't know who left what. I have 10 groups a day. He goes, well, sir, can I have my Yeti thermos back? And I said, yeah. He goes, what's in it? I said, it's orange juice and water. And he goes, all right, but he goes, I don't think that's right that you're using my thermos. I'm like, well, you left it in my van. It's mine now.
I don't know how they got back there. Oh, I'm in the
I
wrong
didn't
aisle.
call you either.
Oh, hi.
I'm in the
Yeah,
wrong aisle.
Oh, you're welcome. It's nice
I
meeting
found
you,
them.
and I'll see you on the next trip.
Yeah, and I'll put your name in my neighborhood thing.
Great.
Thanks. I
Bye.
found them.
Awesome. Very good.
Okay.
No, I stopped using cards in, I think, 19... No.
Thank you very
But
much.
you have my... There you go. There's the card up there. Thank you.
I just want pictures of it. Well, what I do
Great.
is I
I'll send you a text in a minute. That's a review. All right?
I usually post a picture on the neighborhood thing.
All right. Awesome.
This is Scott.
Thank you. Bye. coming back in now. Thanks.